Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to film for you a makeup declutter and I have a lot to go through. Without further ado, let's just get started. I'm gonna roll my sleeves up so we can get some nice swatches going. So I think I'm just gonna pick things out of here randomly, not in any specific order, and just go through what I'm going to be getting rid of. So I'm gonna be getting rid of these two e.l.f. setting sprays. There's a glow one and a matte one. They're both coconut scented, but honestly I just don't gravitate towards them. I just have others that I prefer to use more, so these are gonna go. I also have this Milani setting spray and this Catrice setting spray. I'm actually gonna try to finish these up and then get rid of the bottles. I just find I like my Morphe setting spray the most, and there's no point in having extras if I don't need them. I have this Quo highlighter. This is a illuminating highlighter, and I also have a highlighter by Gigi Gorgeous, and honestly they're both very similar, and I don't gravitate towards liquid highlighters a lot, so I'm actually going to keep the smaller one, and with these a little goes a long way, so I know it's going to last a long time. I'm going to get rid of this single eyeshadow. This is in the shade Eternal Sunshine. It's a great formula. I just have so many golds that there's really no point to keeping an extra one. I'm also gonna get rid of this setting spray. This one is by Essence. It's their Keep It Perfect setting spray. It is a nice setting spray, but I just don't use it. This highlighter I'm gonna get rid of. It's this gold peachy shade, but it comes off more so gold. And again, I have all of my highlighters are basically gold, so I'm gonna really get rid of a few of them. I have this is a makeup palette. You're supposed to like mix your different shades on there, and never use it. I don't think I've used it once. Another single eyeshadow in this like metallic blue shade. I have a lot of like intense color shades, so I really don't want to keep this one as well. This is from e.l.f. It is a blush topper, and it's like this pink golden shade, but honestly I don't use it, and I'm able to use other highlighters to do the same effect as long as I'm using the right brush. This is an e.l.f. highlighter. It's an apricot glow. I used to use this as a like finishing highlighting dust. Sure, let's go with that. And I would just brush it all over my face or over my blush. And again, just don't reach for it. Have other products that do the same thing and better. For primer, I have this e.l.f. Glow Up Primer. This has sparkles in it, and I'm not a fan of this formula. They have the same primer, but it's in a hydrating formula with no sparkles, and I like it a lot more. Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, matte primer for filling in the pores. Don't use it, have better ones. This highlighter by Colored Rain. It's just a golden highlighter. Goodbye. I have this Maybelline lipstick in Nude Nuance. I actually really like this lipstick. It's just super old, and I think it's getting like moldy, so I just want to get a new tube. I have a Gimme Brow Sampler from my Ipsy bag. I actually have two of these, so I'm going to give one away. This is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. It's a great mascara. I'm definitely gonna repurchase it. This one's just too old and I have to get rid of it. I have another lipstick here. This one is Sandstone by L'Oreal. It's a top coat lipstick to give your lipsticks a very metallic-y finish. But I don't really like my lips to look metallic-y. It's not really the finish I like. But I love the packaging, and I'm gonna give it to someone who's really gonna love it. I have this anti-pollution face wash by Skin Regiment. I'm very stuck in my ways when it comes to my skincare. I don't really like to introduce a lot of new products, so I'm gonna get rid of that. As well as the Coconut Skin Smoothie Primer by First Aid Beauty. It's not really my favorite primer for hydrating the skin. I have others that do it better, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. I have a brush. It's just an angled brush, and I'm getting rid of it because I have one angled brush already and I really like it. Don't need two. This is a ColourPop lip liner. This is in the shade 951. I really like this shade, but I find these pencils are terrible once you start to sharpen them. They don't sharpen very well. And then I have this Brow Fix and Tint and Shaper by La Beauty Fatale. It is like a brow filler, and I just prefer my brow gels to be clear. I have a beauty sponge. This one just is really, really dense, and when you wet it, it doesn't get any softer, so it's really hard to get like a nice application of makeup. So we're gonna get rid of this one. Another lip liner by ColourPop. Same problem, different color. Another angled brush. Again, I have one. I don't need two. Certainly don't need three. This is actually just done, so garbage. I have this lip crayon. This is by the brand Mal, and I'm just not really into lip crayons, so goodbye. I have this Essence lipstick. It's in the shade 7. It's a very purple lipstick, not really a shade I gravitate towards. This is a like eyeshadow topper. It's by, I'm actually not sure who this is by. This actually might be like an Ipsy product. They did a collaboration with Betty Boop, and it's pretty, but I don't really use too many toppers, and this one's like very intensely silver. It's just not my vibe. I have this Estate lip gloss. It's in this very Barbie pink sort of color, and it's nice, but I'm just not a Barbie pink kind of girl. I have an eyeshadow brush that I'm just not really a fan of. I have these e.l.f. mixing drops. They help to make foundations lighter, darker, or give them a yellow golden undertone. And I just find when I buy a foundation that doesn't match me perfectly, that I just never reach for it, and I don't want to use it. So I'm gonna get rid of these. I have this Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation from L'Oreal. I feel like this color does not match me perfectly, so I'm gonna test it out one more time, because it's kind of hard to tell in this lighting. So I'm thinking to like actually do my makeup with it once, and then see if it's a keep or a toss. I have this Nourishing Facial Oil by e.l.f. I like face oils, but I just find I don't reach for this one, and there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't use it. So in these two ColourPop palettes, I actually have some random eyeshadows from different brands, and they're just ones I don't use. I have very similar shades in my regular created palette that I create myself, and these ones just don't really, I just don't need them. I have this Liquid Lip, and this is by Beauty For Real. I actually have a Wet n Wild lipstick that literally looks the exact same, Wet n Wild one, and as you can see, they're so similar that I just don't see a point in keeping both. I have this NYX Worth the Hype mascara. I just don't find it does very much for my eyelashes. And then I have this Huda Beauty. This is the Lip Contour and Trophy Wife. I just could not get it to be sharpened for the life of me. Maybe I have a faulty sharpener, but it works on other ones. So I have this Wake Up Call Overnight Regenerative Hydrating Facial Treatment. I really don't like facial treatments that I have to wear overnight. And this ColourPop Lippy Stick, this is in the shade Creature. It's a dark sort of plum color, not a color I go for too often. I have this Colored Rain. This is like a liquid lipstick. It's in Red Sea. Again, very similar to some of these colors here. I'm not into those types of colors on me, so I just want to let it go. Another one that's just like that. This is the Lip Relay. It's a lip cream. It doesn't really dry down matte, I'm pretty sure. And again, letting it go. It's that same color family I just don't really like. I have a lip gloss from e.l.f. that I'm going to say goodbye to because I don't reach for it. I have this teal eyeliner. It's by Lord & Berry, and I actually have a teal eyeliner from Essence, and I like it a bit more. When it comes to pencil liners, I prefer the retractable ones rather than like these straight up pencils. I have this eyeshadow. It's by The Balm Cosmetics, and I have a lot of eyeshadows like this. I'm not gonna keep this, especially because I don't reach for my singles as much. I have this little quad. It's by Oriza, and I have another quad by them that I really like, but I just found this specific palette, the application was not nearly as nice. I have this highlighter from Wet n Wild. I have a very similar highlighter by Milani, and this one, the package, refuses to close for some reason. Just won't stay closed. I have this silvery eyeshadow, and this is by Colored Rain as well. and I don't know, it's just not enough for my liking. I have a lip oil. This is by Ciate London. I'm just not into lip oil, so this one's gonna go. I have the Wow Brow by e.l.f. I think this is the shade Black, and I just prefer clear brow gels. This LA Girl Pro Conceal, it's honestly just old. I actually really like this concealer. It's just too old. This is the Sex Kitten eyeliner. I got it in an Ipsy bag and I just find it bleeds. And this is the H2O Gloss by Tarte. It is so brightly pink and it's not my jam. And then I have this. This is the Naturally Nude. What? This is by Naked Cosmetics. It's in the shade Naturally Nude. There we go. And it is a loose eyeshadow, which is just too messy for me. I have this brow pencil. It is by the company Stone, and it looks very gray. Okay, nothing is coming off. It looks very gray though, and I'm sure that's just not the color for me. So passing that along. And then from Latte London, I have this eyeliner, which is apparently not even opened, and I haven't tried it. I have a lot of black eyeliners. I'm just gonna pass it along. I have this highlighter, and this is very glittery. I remember this. It's gonna go. Another lippy pencil from ColourPop. This one's in the shade New Rules. Another color that I just don't like. I already have one that's so similar to these that I don't need all of them. And then I have a blush by Space Case Cosmetics, and it's just way too pink for me. And I have this Pina Colada Sugar Lip Scrub. I don't use lip scrubs that often, and I have 2 of them, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. I'm gonna be getting rid of these 2 giant brushes. They are by Morphe, and I have a lot of other giant brushes, and I think these ones are actually amazing. I just have some others that I like gravitate towards more, and I just don't want to keep them. Last thing that I'm getting rid of are a few of my Ipsy bags, and I have a lot of them, so I'm just going to show you them real quick. So I'm going to get rid of this pink to yellow gradient bag, this blue bag with the studs and the yellow zipper, a pink velvet bag that's quilted. This bag speaks for itself. I have this corduroy bag, red on one side, yellow on the other. I think it's really cute. I just got a lot of these bags and I don't need this many. This hollow bag, this pink bag, it's plastic, it's an escape, it looks like a little tropical Hawaiian bag. It's really cute actually. And then this yellow bag with a whole bunch of little ladies laying on their little blankets soaking up the sun. And yeah guys, with that, that completes this whole makeup declutter. We got rid of so much. Let me show you. So this is all of the stuff I'm getting rid of. Like, that is so much. But honestly, keep what you use, get rid of what you don't. But yeah guys, that completes this video. I hope you really enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video. I upload once a week. Like this video if you enjoyed it and want to see more declutters in the future. And in the comments below, let me know what style of video you want to see next. And until next time guys, bye!